Góðan daginn and welcome to my podcast, The Project Pal. My name is Gunnildur, I'm in Iceland, I live in Iceland, and this is my podcast called The Project Pal because I have projects and they are in piles. Almost done. Wait, what was the rest of it? Yeah, I'm going to talk about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related, and yeah, I think that's it. So I still have a cold. Oh, listen. Okay. Gonna keep my cup on hand, mug on hand. So, alright, so last weekend I only posted a very short update because I really wanted to share my blankets. Didn't show my face because I was so see-through. It was actually kind of scary to look in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, no, not on camera today. You know, I had to take Monday and Tuesday off of work because of the cold, but I was getting better. I didn't have fever. I was pretty much good. So, no fever, cold was down, throat was fine, no pain. So I waited and went to work on Wednesday morning because everything checked out. No, like I said, no fever, no pain, no minimum cold, and I'm like, fine, I'll just wear a mask. It'll be fine. And it was fine. Plus it was raining. It's just my favorite weather. So yeah, no, it wasn't fine. Like, I started work on 8 in the morning. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes after, I felt the first fever come on, and then the pain suddenly, which I had been clear of, and at the beginning of the morning, like the first roughly 2 or 3 hours of the day, I'm just doing my own thing in my own corner, and I'm not talking to anyone, and I lose my voice. So I'm like, well, yeah, great. I'm not good. So I just stubbornly kept to, finish my job, and then went and said, well, sorry, I have to go. Which is okay. Like, I mean, it sucks when you get sick and you have to, like, go and excuse yourself from work, but it's better than being sick at work. That's like, no. So I got back home on, after being at work for like less than 3 hours, and I just collapsed into bed and I just slept. Thursday was pretty much the same. Friday pretty much the same. It's Saturday right now, and yeah, so like, I don't have a fever, but my throat is not good. And the cold came back with a vengeance. So, well, turns out it wasn't a cold, it was the flu. So, yeah. Life is funny. You have plans and then everything just gets thrown out. Like, I was gonna get the third blanket finished this week. I was gonna finish reading the 2 books I'm working on, and all those things, and it's just, what's you gonna do when you catch the flu? You catch the flu. So yeah, I did set up the mic. I hope it works this time. I think it didn't work last time because I turned the camera on and then attached the mic. I think I have to do the attaching and then turn the camera on, so I hope it works this time because I kind of need it, because my voice, like, this is loudest that I can speak right now. But yeah, I'm working on the third blanket with the Ice Yarns Dancing Baby. Look at that. Oh, I love those colors. But because of the fever and all of that, I really couldn't work on anything until this morning, which I take as a sign that I'm getting a little bit better. So I've got this done. I had the first 2 rounds done last week, so from like the pink and out is what I managed to do this morning, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Also, like I said before, this pattern is so nice and easy to memorize, that as soon as I just start following the pattern again and just getting my brain back into gear, it was very easy to figure out what I was supposed to do next. The one thing with this yarn is because it is a little thicker than the Baby Batik and the Magic Light. So with those two I had my 4mm one crochet hook, but for this, the Dancing Baby, is a little thicker, so I'm using my favorite purple 5mm one. So yeah, so I'm, like I think I said last little update, I was wondering whether I would need to size up my crochet hook, but no, I think the 5mm turns out, like, you can definitely, yeah, 5mm is very okay. You can definitely see the spiral pattern, and I'm really liking how the colors turn out. The color change in this, I really like yarns with color change. Like, they make it so much easier when you're working on it, like a bigger project, because I don't know, it's a little bit of controlled chaos, and I like that. Yeah, I'm still pretty pleased of what I managed to do so far this year. Like, at least I got some of the blankets done, and a scarf. I'm really pleased with the scarf. What else have I? No, wait, I'm not gonna start thinking about that. Let's see. Oh yeah. There's one thing that I wanted to chat about. A couple of things. So now I've been stuck at home for the past week, not being able to read a lot or do any crafting, which so I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Like, seriously, YouTube keeps me sane when I'm sick. Last time I had to stay at home because of fever, I think I binge watched Ants Canada, yeah. Which, like, I found that if I have trouble sleeping, or I'm sick or something like that, I really gravitate towards videos with people who are just talking about something that they are very, very interested in, and they have very nice voices. This time I found myself falling into a rabbit hole of compilation videos of 2 YouTubers that I haven't really watched. Like, I know of their existence, but I haven't really watched a lot of their stuff. But they both have such nice voices, and which has been primarily, I think, the reason why a lot of people started like watching them like a year or 2 ago. but then people stick with them because they both have such wonderful personalities. um, um, I think they played a lot of like video games, particularly like Among Us. Mm, called they are it's Corpse Husband and Saikuno. So Saikuno has a really nice, light, very like a very nice even voice. It's soft. And Corpse Husband, he has a very unique deep voice, very deep voice, and but they are so cute when they're together. Like they're such good friends, and like hearing Corpse Husband when he giggles, it's like, oh, you little baby, oh, he's so cute. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of compilations of their videos, so yeah, listen to them speak has just kind of kept me sane. The other thing that has been keeping me sane is, well, first off, it's been raining pretty much non-stop, and I love the rain. It calms me down. And the other thing is that there are cats in my neighborhood, and they are hilarious. Like, literally, just before I started filming, 2 of the cats were fighting. And I say they're hilarious because they do this continuously. Like, they will stalk, they will chase each other, they will just... And they are hilarious because they keep doing it. And there are 3... I think they're all lady cats also. There are 3... I think they're all tortoise or... yeah. White... orange, not like black brownish type of thing. Yeah, I think it's called tortoiseshell. They are all hilarious because they will stalk each other. But then there's this really pretty male cat who is grey colored with very lovely long fur. He is so pretty, and whenever he's around, the little ladies, they will all join together to bully him. And it's like, and they are, the fact that they are always out at the same time and is always the same space just below where I live. Like there are next apartment blocks like dustbins, and the car parking lot. Wow, that was English much. Wow. Yeah, like the parking lot for the next apartment block, they are always under or on these same 2 cars. They are always on or around the garbage bins. And honestly, it's so hilarious because 2 of the lady cats, I'm pretty certain that they live in the same staircase. They are neighbors, and they will... but I haven't seen them like fight. They hiss and growl at each other and they chase each other, but I have never seen them like fight. So basically they just bully each other. And like, knowing how vicious cats can get, I just find these cats absolutely hilarious. They're cute. The other thing that isn't as cute, and I'm a little bit concerned, but then again, it's always something that you live with when you live in Iceland, is there's a volcano that is the closest to where I live. When I say close, I'm still talking like, I think like over 100 kilometers, a little bit more away. And that volcano is called Aska, and it's a century or so ago. She's getting to her time. I think I talked about it like last year or something. like, you know, it's spring in Iceland when the volcanoes start grumbling. But Askja, last time that's... Yeah, I think it was the last time when she erupted, she caused a mass exodus where I live in the eastern fjords. And so I'm a little bit concerned about her. But like, the only thing you can do with volcanoes is watch them. You can't do anything. So it's literally just, you know, forewarned is forearmed. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about her because she's a wild card. We don't really know. She could be ashy, she could be lava, she could be explodey. Yeah, like I said, she's a wild card, so that's honestly one of the main reasons why I'm rather concerned about her. Not just because she's close by, but also because we don't really know what she's gonna do. And they were actually talking about, you know, mentioning it on the news, because obviously we need to start paying. No, we always need to pay attention. But like be, yeah, a bit on alert. Like they have her on alert. What's thingy now? It's a little hard to think when you have a cold. I don't like the flu. But the thing that I wanted to mention is that the news mentioned just how much the land has risen in the past 9 months. And I took up my trusty measure, carpenter measure, and they said that she's risen about 30 centimeters, and that's about a foot. So in the past 9 months, she's gained a foot in height. So that typically means that there's lava buildup, and there's pressure, and of course with volcanoes, they are the most famous example of this. When pressure builds, it's either going to dissipate quietly or it's going to erupt, and we can only wait and see. Yay! I could talk a little bit. Yeah, I think that's, like, honestly though, I'm so happy that I decided to do these videos. Not just because it gets me like up on these Saturdays, and it keeps me a little bit on schedule, but it also helps me to get up in the morning. Like, this is the first time I've actually put proper clothes on since Wednesday. Otherwise I've just been in pajamas, which, I mean, to be fair, is way more comfortable when you're like feverish and you have to stay in bed. Speaking of bed, I'm getting tired again. But yeah, so that's enough for me this weekend. I do feel quite a bit better, and hopefully this cold will, or flu. I keep calling it cold. It's not cold. It's flu. Hopefully it will be ocean. But yeah, like volcanoes, it's just gonna take its time. So yeah, I am still very proud of what I managed to do this morning. I am so in love with this pattern. Love it. So yeah, I will catch up with you again next weekend, and see you then. Okay, take care. Bless.